What's going on, everyone? It's Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Decoded. Today is Wednesday. It's 11th of December 2024. It's CPI day. This is pre-market, so we're not really doing anything as far as trading right now. But in about 20 seconds, we've got CPI that's coming out. So CPI is coming out in 20 seconds. So we're going to take a watch of that thing here real quick. So again, we got about 10 seconds to go. So I'm watching the screen right here. I'm also going to watch my chart over on the left. I'll bring my chart over to the right here in just a few seconds. But again, here in about 2 seconds and one, we're going to watch and see if we have anything. Yep, look at that, look at that, look at that. I mean, it's just running up, running up. I mean, you can see it right here. I mean, it's a skinny stick. It's a skinny stick that's pushing up right in here, folks. Pending. CPI. Okay, so CPI year over year came in flat. All right, 2.7%. CPI month over month came in flat, as expected, 0.3%. Core CPI month over month came in as expected. So everything came in as expected. And guess what we're doing? I mean, we're running up. I mean, it's a nice little run up right here. Let's see if we can look at that 5 minute and kind of see what's happening. Yeah, you got this heavy volume area up here. And again, you can see that right in here, but it's running up. I think there was an expectation that that inflation CPI, that CPI was going to come in a little bit hotter than expected. And I believe that's why yesterday it ran down. Now, I can tell you this, for a couple of days, I was looking for the level that we ran down to yesterday. It's right down in here. I was calling for 602, I think it was 602.56, if you look at my video from 2 days ago. That's a level that I was looking at. And we came down there and we got that level yesterday. But again, you can see how it's just running up right now. We're going to switch to that 5 minute again. Run up, I mean, it's always nice movement in pre-market. Let us see kind of what we've got here. Yeah, this is a 30 minute, and there's really nothing to hold this thing down. Again, kind of as expected in the market this morning. I think we might have expected some bad stuff in the market today. That's why we ran down yesterday, found really, really good support again. Right down here, 602, 602.50-ish. We'll just call it 602.50. Again, there's that's your 30 minutes. So we got a nice little 30 minute double bottom there. Switch back to that 1 minute, and you can see decent volume, nothing great, decent for pre-market, but again, not a whole lot there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a video at the end of the day and kind of see what happened. Haven't set any levels whatsoever. I don't set levels on CPI day, only because it's kind of a crapshoot, and it always happens at 8:30 in the morning, which is an hour before the market opens. So pre-market seems to have all the fun. Now, if we get a big move in pre-market, $6, $7, $8, somewhere right around in there, and it's kind of unlikely that we will do that. But if we do that, generally speaking, then the rest of the trading day, we don't get really, really good price action. But again, we're going to be back at the end of the day and kind of see how everything played out. Again, everything was flat in CPI this morning. So I hope everybody, well, we're going to be back later. So you're going to hear the end of the day message at the end of the day instead of at the beginning of the day. But I will talk to you guys later. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is still Paul, still the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Decoded. And it is still, let's see, what is it, Wednesday? It is Wednesday, December 11th, 2024. It's CPI day, folks. And, you know, I'm cutting into the video that I did earlier today. This is going to be after the fact. So cutting into it after the fact is always kind of a good thing, folks. I made no predictions about what I thought was going to happen today, folks. I had no earthly idea. We never know what's going to happen. We can make some predictions at times based on where we are on the chart, but I didn't today only because it's CPI day. I made the prediction, and I was just looking at the chart, folks, and the chart tells the story. I was looking at the chart, and we hit the level yesterday that I've been looking for since Monday. So 2 days of looking for a specific level, way down here, folks. Yeah, let me find that level again. Here it is, right down in here. So this was the level that I was looking for. It was actually 602.46, 602.46. So we had CPI numbers that came out today, folks, and they came out right in here. And if you remember, folks, the CPI numbers came in flat. So CPI year over year flat, CPI month over month flat. I mean, all of the different metrics came in flat today, but yet we ran up in pre-market. Again, we got that pre-market low sitting down at 602.21. It ran up through pre-market to about 605.38. So I really wasn't really thinking about the downside too much. I was never biased. I was never biased in what I was looking for today. But since we hit that level yesterday, such a strong demand zone down there at that level, 602.46, 48.50, somewhere right around in there. Since we hit that, picked up those buyers down there because they pushed it up at that level last time with a lot of velocity, a lot of volume, a lot of money. They threw a lot of money behind that level to push it up. So we got down there, and then we had CPI, which came in flat. So it wasn't worse, it wasn't better, it was just flat. There wasn't a whole lot there. So here's that move in pre-market. But what I wanted to talk about was all the different moves today. Today, there were moves all over the place. Now, when we first got into the trading day, again, you can see it right in here, right at 9:30. So right at 9:30, move to the downside. It was a double cross to the downside. And I said to myself, I don't trust the move to the downside. You can look at a higher time frame and realize, well, we still had pretty good support down there at 605.50. And then, playing it back to the upside would have been easy. It's easier after the fact, obviously, to read the tea leaves. It's not even tea leaves. Reading the tea leaves is before something happens. But this is reading a chart after it happens. Anybody can do that, folks. Anybody can do. But that's how we kind of develop our strategy, is by looking at charts, reading charts, and then developing a strategy based on looking at the charts. And then when we go real time, when we're trading real money, that's when we put everything to the live test. But again, we're pushing up. And look at this. We were pushing up really, really nicely and pushed up through this, yesterday's high and pre-market high, and all of these levels had a nice demand level sitting up here at 606.02. I kind of thought that was going to be the inflection point on the day, and it just pushed through. And at this point, I'm just sitting back because I didn't have a fresh cross above a major level for calls. That's what I'm looking for, folks. I'm looking for only major level plays. So that can be pre-market high, pre-market low, a 30-minute double bottom, a 30-minute double top, or the POC. Other than that, I'm not interested in taking that trade. Unless it's a continuation play off of a trade I've already been in, off of a major level. That's the only provision on that. But generally speaking, major levels only, folks. The market is random enough. The market at times is random enough, but at the same time, they're major levels for a reason. So when you get into one of those situations where you have the opportunity to trade off of a major level, you have to take it. You just do. But again, folks, look at this. It just ran up and it ran up and it ran up. And then look at this in here. We had, okay, so you're looking at this going, well, is this a major level? Yes, it was a major level. So here's the why behind it being a major level. Because the POC moved. We had the POC move to about 606.45, somewhere right around in here. Now, the question is, why didn't I take this play? Oh, I so wanted to be in this play right here, but there was something in the back of my head that said, look at all of your other candles today. Look at your other candles. And you can see what price is doing right now. Price is right up here, and it's, after hours. This play right here, this candle was, I think, about a 35, 40 cent candle, somewhere right around in there. So let's say, so we got 47, and we topped out at 75. So it's only a 30, 40 cent candle. But based on the other candles today, folks, that was like the third or fourth highest candle of the day. So I said, you know what? We're probably going to get a pullback on that. And at that point, it's too far away from the 9. The further you are away from a major level, the bigger the pullback is going to be. The bigger your stop is going to be necessarily. At the same time, the further away you are from the 9 when you put on that play, the further away your stop is. So I like my plays to be as close to that 9 as possible. But look what happened. I missed this, and I was thinking, oh, man, I had this 607.25. That was the level that I was looking for. This was on the chart before the market opened. We got that wick right to the top. And I'm thinking, man, I looked back at that play and thought, you know what, that was a pretty good play. So I waited and I waited, and I didn't have to wait too long, folks, because about an hour into the trading day, we got another. And again, I'm giving it away, and that's okay, folks. We got another play to the upside. And the question was, okay, why did you take this trade right here? Well, because the POC moved. When the POC moved, that for me is a green light. That POC, it's a point of control. It's a point at which most money has traded hands during the trading day. It's easy. This was simple. This trade right here, this is what is called a fishtail play. And the fact that I was really, really close to the POC means I had a super, super tight stop. When you're above that POC, it's support. When you're below, it's resistance. And if you don't, folks, I'm telling you, it's called volume profile. Use volume profile. Again, POC, it's a major level. Here's your POC right now. And this is after hours, so you can see what kind of what the market did. But anyway, this trade right here, back to the upside, fishtail play. And again, folks, I called out plays all day long. I called out plays all day long. And I've been calling out plays every single day. So if you're looking for call outs to get better, only to get better, folks, not as a crutch. We don't use call outs as a crutch. We use call outs to get better and to see things better. So you don't have to rely on them forever. That's the point. That's the point. But anyway, fishtail play right here. And look at this. It tried to take me out a couple of different times. We had this whammo, kablamo back to the downside. But I had support at 56. So 606.56, I'm right down in here because I had a big volume shelf right down in here. I should probably, you know what? I can show that. I can show it better. Yeah, I'll just show it real quick. 606.56, 606.56. Right down in here, somewhere right down. Yeah, there it is. 606.56. I knew that I had support down here, so that was my risk in the play at this level right in here. Okay, so let's go back to that area. So here it is real quick right in here. So I didn't have a whole lot of risk, not a whole lot of risk in that play at all. So we got 66. You got about what, 10 cents, 12 cents worth of risk. So again, it's a fishtail play. I had the POC right around in here, and then I had that good level of support. So all of those things right there, when we combine all of those things, that's when we want to put on a play. So you've got green light, green light, green light. Now, folks, trust me, when I tell you I'm looking for reasons to not put on the trade, I'm always looking for, even when I first get into the trade, the trade must prove to me that it is a good, viable trade, and then I'll let it go. All right, so we pushed up. Again, I was looking for this same 607.25 again, and I was talking to the group, and I said, folks, even after this pullback, I didn't like the pullback, but it just happened, and I said, you know what, that's fine. I knew where I've got my support. We're an uptrending day. If it turns a loser out of me, that's fine. And I was a loser for a couple of candles. Not a big deal. I don't care, folks. I don't care. It's all about the execution. But anyway, I was looking for 607.25 up here. And here's essentially what I said. And you can see the next play did exactly that, so we were able to stay in the trade. I said, okay, what we want to do is we want to use this major level as a target. Now, with our target, if we hit the target and get above the target and then close above that target, we can then use that target as support. And then we can wait for the 9 to push up and then use the 9 to get to our next level. That's how we trade the 920, folks. Number one, entries are everything. You take your trades at major levels and major levels only, and then you're looking for the cross. So if you're jumping the trade, whether it's a fishtail trade, so it's above the 9, above the 20, before the actual cross, take it. But again, it has to be by a major level. And that's one of those things that we can do to get better, a little bit better every day, is just to make that commitment that you're only going to take those trades at major levels. Okay. Next trade was the exact same setup. And I almost thought, based on this, I was like, you can stay in the trade. But at the same time, I was like, no, I don't know that I can. We could be pushing down. So I took myself out. Decent little trade right here. Second trade, again, and it's not just about me, but these are the things that I go through when I'm formulating. Yes, do I get into a trade? No, do I not get into the trade? It's a binary choice, folks. It is the edge there? Is the setup that I'm looking for, is it there? Yes. The answer was yes here. The answer was yes right here. Same thing, same POC, same exact setup. Now, this time we were really, really fortunate. We had a couple little pullbacks, but guess what we did? we pushed up through our next major level, and that became support. Folks, when we do that, we wait for the 9 to push up, and look what it did. It just pushed up and up and up. And again, we used that 9 as support, and it pushed up and pushed up. And then it kind of looked like it might make a move back to the downside just a little bit. I had support way down here, but I didn't want to let it pull back, a 40-cent pullback. And again, that was it for me from a trade standpoint today. 2 trades. Really, really nice. A decent little trade here. A really, really nice trade in here. Decent day. At this point, I just focused on the community and helping the community maybe see things a little bit better today. And hopefully, and I know they did. I know that they're seeing things better today. But let's go through the next couple of trades because it's essentially the same thing, folks. Again, it's a fishtail play. The POC wasn't here at this time. It makes it look like the POC was here, but the POC was absolutely not here. This trade right here is called a continuation play. This is a continuation play based on this trade down here. So again, you had your major level down here, you pushed up, you pulled back, and then you get that fishtail play again. That's the continuation play that we want. Couple of different things. Number one, you had really, really good support down here. So 607.53. Look at all this support you had right down here on this 607.53. So we pushed up above the 9. So there's that first play. There's that fishtail play. Again, it's an otherwise uptrending market. So on an uptrending market, take the play, folks. Absolutely take the trade. I got startled a little bit there. Anyway, yes. So take the trade. It's a fishtail play right here. So we take the trade right here at 11.58, and then look at 11.59. We're above the 20. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, I'm looking left, and I see all of this resistance. Okay, then where are you going to get in? You're going to wait until you get this candle up here. And we have a couple of our members that waited, and I said, why are you waiting to get in these trades when you're getting on an uptrending day? When you're in an uptrending day, you don't have to worry about looking left immediately, folks. Now, once you start breaching levels, you be aware of them, but get in the trade before you get to those levels. Again, if you reject off that level, I understand that. But get in that trade on your signal. You don't have to look left if you're uptrending. You don't have to do it. But again, right in here. So 11.58 and 11.59, those were good places to get into the trades. Now, again, look at all the rest of these trades in here, folks. Again, double cross to the upside, and I went into lunch. I went to lunch right about here. So I remember coming back and calling it out. I said, folks, that's it. We're in an otherwise uptrending market right here. So this is a double cross to the upside. There it is. See if we can run it up. See, again, so cross, and yeah, we have these little crosses back to the downside. But again, we're not making any measurable moves back to the downside. Cross to the upside. Again, multiple ways to play it. Play fishtail plays up above your major levels, folks. Again, major levels. It's all about the major levels. Okay, so then you got another play right in here, a little bit dirtier. You took off of this support right here, 66. Didn't get all the way down to this 53. But again, look at all these crosses. Now, it became dirty. It became dirty in here, and then we ran down at the end of the day. But the point of today's video is to basically say, folks, there are plays every day. And to take your trades off of major areas only. The market is random enough. You don't need to take random trades. There's absolutely no reason to take random trades. Number one, you have to have a reason for getting in. So does it not make sense if you have to have a reason to get in, you have to have a reason to get out other than your own emotions telling you to get out? Don't trust your emotions when it's telling you to get out of a trade, folks. Watch the chart. The chart is telling you when to get in. The chart's also going to tell you when to get out. So, if we look back at the day, I would say there were really, really good trade setups today. Very, very good trade setups. Let's say you traded, the first 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it was, first hour and a half. Plenty of really, really good setups. And again, CPI came flat. Now, tomorrow we have PPI. So that's the producer price index. Generally, it doesn't move the market as much as CPI, and it typically comes the day after PPI, or PPI typically comes the day after CPI. About 2 months ago, we had PPI, then CPI. Kind of made my brain kind of go like that. I didn't really understand what was going on, but hey, that's what it is. But anyway, PPI tomorrow, folks, 8:30 Eastern time tomorrow. But that again, folks, we had really, really, really good setups all day. And again, the purpose of this video today was I wanted to show the why, kind of the why behind my thinking. And here's the thing. I've never claimed to be the end all be all when it comes to trading. I'm not. I think I'm a good trader. I think I'm better than a lot of traders out there. But I don't have all the answers. I never claim to have all the answers. I have something that I know that it works for me, and I know that it can work for you too, if you can stay disciplined. And yeah, folks, I said this to the group earlier today. If there are areas in your life where you do not have discipline, those trading will show you those areas. And until you get those areas of your life kind of locked in with discipline, it's very, very difficult to be a disciplined trader. I've said it before, but I'll say it again right now. You can't be one kind of a person and a different kind of trader. You have to be disciplined. It's all about the discipline. But anyway, folks, that's how it is today. So thank you for spending a little bit of time with us today. We greatly appreciate it. So if you like our videos, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications that way you can be notified when we drop new content, which is a couple times a week and on the weekends. So yeah, check it out, folks. Also, don't forget to leave us a comment. I personally respond to every single one of the comments. Also, share, friends, neighbors, family, trading community. Share it far and wide, folks. It would be greatly appreciated. Now, here's where the rubber meets the road, folks. If you are interested in live daily trading, where we go over all of these trades all day long. And again, folks, I'm calling these things out. I'm calling them out left and right all day long. Calling them out. So if you are looking for live daily trading where you can learn to be a better trader based on what I'm seeing, okay, to help you become a better trader, head on over to Trading Decoded. The live trading Discord link is down below. We are so convinced that what we have to offer will be a massive benefit to you as a trader. We're going to give you the first week for free. Check it out, folks. Check it out. We have new folks every single day. And the good news is once they're there, they find the value in what we're doing. But again, folks, check it out. What do you have to lose? Nothing. Oh, you want to be a better trader? You got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. But anyway, check it out. The link for that's down below. Now, if you are interested in the 920 crossover strategy, that's what I use. That's what this is, folks. This is the 920 crossover strategy. If you're interested in the 920 crossover strategy, head on over to 920trading.com. The entire strategy is there for the world to see. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a super secret strategy that is neither super nor secret. It's probably regurgitated garbage that somebody's probably trying to sell for thousands of your hard-earned dollars. Okay, folks, you don't need that. You just don't need that. Here's something. Won't cost you anything, about a little bit of your time. While you're there, don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter. Comes out every Saturday at 11 o'clock Eastern time in the morning. So 11 o'clock, 11 o'clock Eastern time. But anyway, thank you again for spending a little bit of time with us today. We greatly appreciate it. I hope everybody had a great day today. But above all else, you guys know I'm going to say it. I hope everybody followed your trading plan today. The beauty is in your trading plan, folks. So I hope everybody had a great day. We're going to do it again tomorrow. We're going to trade tomorrow. I don't know about an update video tomorrow. Maybe. We will see. But until next time, folks, have a great day, and we will see you in the markets.